Hello, welcome back to Naughty Boy Nation. Today we're watching episode 4 of Black Dodge. Basically what happened last time, Sheba developed a new unit with 5 characters. I don't remember all of the names, but it's Jiro Ichika? I think I'm pronouncing the female girl right. The Sheba's secretary, I forgot her name, Bubblehead girl. And then you got 4A's, who seems to be sort of gonna be Jiro's like rival in the series. That being said, we ended the last episode with Jiro and 4Eyes getting into a fight, and Sheba is gonna videotape it to see what the abilities are. We know what Jiro's abilities are, and 4Eyes seems to use a sword, so I'm assuming he has really good sword skills. That being said, I still want to know whether in this world people have like supernatural abilities, or they can learn supernatural abilities, or is it just technology based? Because Ichika literally standing still, which could also be just a result of her uniform giving her extra like strength. But we didn't really see her do anything besides from that. And the 4Eyes seem to be really seems to have a good sword skills, but again, you don't really need to be supernaturally talented to be good at the swords. He just seems to be very talented in that. So I am wondering whether people in this world develop abilities if they basically learn ninjutsu or become shinobis, or if the only people who have abilities are people like Jiro, who sort of got his power from the Momonosuke. That being said, him and his grandfather go dog to animals, which I don't think is a very common ability, because I haven't seen anyone else being able to do that in this universe. But that being said, let's get started on episode 4 of Black Dodge. I kinda wanna see how good the sword skills are.
不公平だと思うならお前も使っていいぞ。いらねえよ。
Also, to be fair, I will say a Momonosuke power is more greater than a guy who's just a very skilled swordsman.
アホか。こいつは武器なんかじゃねえよ。それにこれは俺の喧嘩だ。てめえが撃って俺が勝った。誰にも手出しさせるな。
You know, I respect Jiro for doing that. That's pretty cool. But it's crazy. I don't think he can beat that guy without Drago's help.
とんだ茶番だな。おいこら。
You know what? I respect him for doing that. Like, this is cool. He's like not using his full power, so 4Eyes won't use his.
そのムカつく余裕とメガネ。俺が勝ち割ってやる。
I'm gonna say I have a bad feeling Jiro's gonna get absolutely wrecked in this fight.
その感覚を姿や音だけで測るうちはまだ二流。一流は気配で測る。
Hey, I thought he wasn't gonna use his blade.
このも寄せつけない。いわば刃の結界。
Nah. I thought he was. That's cheating, man. You can't be like, I'm not gonna use my blade and then use it.
武道ではなく純然たる戦闘技術。偉大な先達があまたの地で磨いた送電の技。
That's a cool sword stance. This guy got aura. I'd love that.
やれるもんならやってみろや。
Block? Blocked? I assume he blocked it.
バカな。まさかこいつ初めてはどうする。
That's my guy, Jiro. That's crazy. He broke it with like one go.
武器破壊ときたか。
矢締めを見てからでは絶対に間に合わない。つまりあいつは読んだんだ。たった一撃受けただけで。
I guess Jiro is very good at like he has very good fighting instincts.
相棒なしだ。まだやるかお坊ちゃん。
Oh, I love Tokyo Smack Jiro.
くたばれお前が
That's cool. This is gonna be cool. They're going to remind me of like Ichigo and Isada. It really will become a great rivalry, especially once they become friends.
ってなんか意味あるの？
I love them punching each other at the same time. It's so cool.
クソメガネ
So did Four Eyes lose or was it a draw?
俺もさっき気づいたから知らねえけど
That's cool that it was a draw.
勝負は相打ち。なんだこれは。
ジュースだ
脳みそが腐ってるのかお前は。どういう意図かと聞いてるんだ。
As a token of friendship.
これが実戦なら俺一発目で死んでたと思ったよこっちってことに
That's how boys become friends. You just got to punch each other and then you make up. Nah, Jiro, that was uncalled for.
調子こい時から中学生みたいな引っ掛けにかかんだよ何しやがん
部隊としての有用性を実際に現場で検証しよう。
現場でって。
I can't wait to see what the first mission will be like.
感じだな。
なんで今さら私まで。
一緒にお前のも再調
The
査してもらう。
outfits are sort of like Geiju number 8 outfits.
直ししてみろ。
これか
おお、見た目が変化した。
Why does Jiro look like he's in prison though?
おおなんか半助になったぞ
それがステルス。
Invisible.
お前ら同士では半透明に見えてても肌からは見えないようになってる。
すげえなこれ
ザ・ブラック統治の記念すべき初任務だ。心してかかれよ。
This is dope. I'm so excited.
これは別。おそらくこの神社、うちの施設ですよね。
さすがメガネキャラ、察しがいいな。
They always make the smart guy have glasses. I don't trust this guy.
困りますよ
密局特務一課の略称よ。隠密局は東木連を筆頭にいくつもの課に分かれてるんだけど、特務一課はその中でも人員権力。
This one confusing me. If Division 1 the cream of the crop, why is Division 2 the lowest?
ないけど。
窓際課のうちとは正反対ということさ。
本当に15分。ラゴ封印の地だ。
Oh, that's dope.
そしてあれ
Do you
が
learn?
封印のよりしろ、殺生石。容器を抑える特性を持った希少鉱石だ。
So, you can seal one of those guys down here.
作用を聞け。
嫌です。
あ？
僕はイチカさんと一緒がいいです。課長変わってください。
じゃあまた後でな。
すごい。完全に無視された。
出てねえんだよ。どうして俺がここに閉じ込められてたのか、それ以前にどこで何をしてたのかさえも。
おい冗談だろ適当にごまかそうってんだ
I don't think he's lying. Yeah. I wonder if this loses your memory once you're sealed inside.
自我すらも失ったもののけの慣れの果てを昔この目で見たことがある。
Yeah, I was correct.
が解放された日、この場所で誰と何があったの
Oh,
か。
that's dope. Who freed him?
敷地内すべての監視カメラがこのあり
事前の情報以上のものはなかったが、直接現場に来て感じる違和感。
Who was that guy on the bench? That guy on the bench might be the boss of all the Momonosuke's.
最後にほのかな明かりといくつもの強烈な
Okay.
うっすら目を開けるとそこには暗闇に立つ
This is
もののけど
cool.
光る板が一枚あった
久しぶりだな、ラゴ。
光る板
なかったが。
I'm wondering if they tried to recruit him, he refused, and then they tried to kill him.
ラゴよ、日輪を食らう黒き強制よ、共に取り戻そう。我らもののけの尊厳。
I wonder if it's like Rango's brother or like best friend that he forgot about.
不遇大天の隠密どもに。
連中は何らかの方法で憑依を解除。
Okay, yeah, that's actually
さら
dope.
にリモートの男、そいつは封印される前からラゴを
So the ringleader knows you before.
例の復讐だ。
I feel like that's pretty obvious though, because like you are targeting them. You got to explain the baby dams for
で
Chiro.
もおかげで結構すっきりできたぜ。俺はラゴーとくっついちまったが全員ぶっ飛ばす。
I love how simple it is. I'll just beat them all up.
そんで必要なこと聞き出せば全部まるっと解決だ。
まったくお前ってやつは
This is so
本当に
cool.
年がたいバカだな。その後わからないから今こうして調べてるんだろうが。
They don't die yet as
そのうち
friends.
わかんだろうけ。どうやってだよ。
なんだ。
This is what I want to know. Whether he's I don't think he's the ringleader anymore, but I think he definitely working for them.
会いたかったぜラゴー。
Bullshit, what the Yo, Cole Sheba, you guys are gonna die.
回すんじゃねえや。ゴミ。気をつけろよ、ジロ。わってここらで発
Next episode is gonna be amazing. They're gonna be great.
ゴミどもが。
とびきり強力な。
Oh,
するのよ。
they're trapped outside. That's cool. Is this director,
お前
the
が
fast
知りたい
director,
ことはね、
Division 1?
特務一課課長、久住東子。初任務になってきたな。
Oh, this next episode gonna be so cool. No end credit scene? That's fine. Yeah, I really enjoyed this episode. The first half scene, I think Four Eyes' name is like Reichi? It's like, it looks like Renji, but it's like R-E-I-I-J-I, I think it was what I read. So it's like Reichi, I think something like that. I'm just gonna call him Four Eyes until I properly learn his name. But yeah, no, Four Eyes and Chiro fighting each other to a draw. It definitely really does remind me of like Ichigo and Isada relationship from Bleach. I really enjoy it. I go right for them to actually become friends. I think this battle will help even strengthen their relationship. That being said, I don't know how they're gonna beat this Momonosuke, considering the Momonosuke literally speed blitzed both of them and literally couldn't kill them when he was behind them. But we do have the chief of Division 1 coming in, so I'm assuming she's gonna basically save their life and like assist them, because Shiba and Ichika are like blocked outside because of the what did they call it last episode? I forgot what they call it, but when Momonosuke then create their own rounds on top of the human round to block out any like visitors and stuff. But yeah, so next episode we're gonna really see a cool fight between Four Eyes and Jiro against whatever this Momonosuke is. I also want to see how would they get in each other's right, would they work really well together? Will it be sort of like, even though they're bickering, they're like more like, again, Ichigo and Isada are very good as a tag team, and they're gonna be like really good at the tag team, even though they are like personalities are opposite of each other. Also, Four Eyes Playboy Pit is really funny. I just find it hilarious. Like, him being like, oh, I reject this offer, I'd rather go with Ichika, is crazy. And then, it does seem that, like, the secondary doesn't really go on missions. She just sort of more of the information gatherer, because on this mission there was only Shiba, Ichika, and then Four Eyes and Jiro. She wasn't there, so I assume she's the person in the chat for all the missions, which is fine to have. I remember thinking she was a traitor in last episode. I no longer think that. I was foolish to say that. I just assumed that, like, they're probably a traitor in the agency, just because if they're after Renko, how are they getting the information that he's going to the agency? How do they know that he's inside Jiro? Like, how do they know all these things? We also got to see the ringleader, who seemed to have... I already assumed that the ringleader and Renko had, like, knowledge of each other. But Renko got amnesia because of, like, him being sealed in the obelisk. So Renko doesn't remember who the ringleader is, but it seems that they were at least very good friends, or maybe they were, like, even brothers. That's what I'm gonna go with, until I'm proven wrong. That being said, I really enjoyed this episode. Cannot wait to see the fight in next episode. I want to see what Four Eyes and Jiro can actually do together. And I also want to see how dangerous the Momonosuke's are, because this guy seems to be like a big threat. Before we had like smaller, easy threats to deal with. Now we're like blind with the big boys. So I want to see how dangerous the Momonosuke can actually be. And that being said, see you guys next time. Bye.